Hey y'all, Steve here, OG Guitar Nut. Best as I can tell, my voice hasn't changed. But then it's hard to tell from my own point of view because I probably sound different to me than I sound to you, or who knows. In any case, quick update, and those who are curious, I'm, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm 10 days out from my surgery. I feel like I've got about 80% of the strength back in my left hand. I'm understandably in some pain, but I mean, it's tolerable. Still can't drive, still can't drink alcohol. Not that that's a big loss, but the not driving thing is a little, I'm getting a little, well, what would you say, cabin feverish? It's all right. I go back to have a checkup with my doctor in a couple of days. I believe I have to have this on for another 3 weeks or so, minimum. Not 24 hours though. I can take it off for short periods of time to let it breathe, which is important because it's like 85 degrees here in Nashville today. We're having some really interesting weather. We're going from dangerous thunderstorms and tornadoes and flooding at night to sunny 85-degree days. Kind of bizarre. But yeah, State of the Union here. Literally, if I never got any more of the usage of this hand back than I have right now, I would be able to cope. I'd never be able to play lead like I used to, which wasn't that great in the first place. But I could definitely, play rhythm and still write songs, still perform. And I mean, let's face it, my fingertips are still here, I mean, Tony Iommi lost all the meat off of these two, well, it was this hand for him, but off of these two fingers all the way to the bone and somehow still managed to play for the last 50 plus years. So I got nothing to complain about. And my surgeon was awesome. I had the most amazing surgical nurse. She was unreal. I have no complaints. So anyway, enough of that. Complaints. Do I have a complaint about today's subject? I don't know if it's a complaint. WREN Cuff Pedal Company ran a promotion back in basically early November that they were having a holiday mystery pedal sale, and you would pay them, I don't remember what it was, $100 or something, and they would send you one of their pedals by Christmas. So December 25th. WREN Cuff pretty much specializes in variations on big muffs. They do make a couple of other things, but basically 90% of their catalog is big muffs, which is fine. I love a good big muff. It's like a Doom stable. So I made my payment and waited and got an email just before the 25th saying, hey, sorry, we weren't anticipating such a huge reaction to our promotion. Probably won't get your pedal until January. I thought, well, what's another month? Well, the pedal finally showed up about 2 weeks before my surgery. So we're talking less than a month ago. And whatever, I mean, I got it. I guess I can't complain. It's not like I was hurting for another pedal, but anyway, so here it is. Thought I'd open it with you. Like I said, I pretty much know what it's going to be because they're all stock and trade as big muffs. Question is it going to be a little mini big muff? Is it going to be a full-size folded sheet metal version? Because they do all the above, And the cool thing is their cheapest pedal's like $200, and it goes up to over $300. And I think, was it $109 maybe I paid? I don't remember, but it was pretty cheap. So let's open this thing up. I'm not going to do a playing demo with it today because I'm not quite up to publicly playing standard yet, at least not to my own ego. Let's see what we got here. So they had their black wrapping, and they commandeered one of these priority mail packages that you're never supposed to use for anything except priority mail. So shame on you, WREN Cuff. Let's see what we have here. So we have WREN and Cuff. final check-in. It was produced February 25, says tall font Russian. You can make that out. That's definitely a big muff variety. You wouldn't think I'd still get stymied by these packages. Here we go. Tall font Russian. It's got some notes. 9-volt power supply, 2.1 millimeter barrel negative. So basically, your average Boss type, you know, center negative power supply. Can be powered with a 9-volt battery, which is becoming a novel thing because most don't have that provision. So that's kind of cool. What's this here? Mods added to your custom pedal. Ooh, really? I have some mods. I have the Creamy mod, which is a toggle switch, the Mid-Flat mod, which is a toggle switch, and a Clean Blend pot mounted on the side. So this isn't just a bone standard tall font Russian. This is actually modded. So how cool is that? I'll answer. I think it's pretty gosh darn cool. And here we have, it's not shipped with a battery installed, which makes sense. It's shipped with some feet. Shipped with a really cool ram's head heavy guitar pick. You can see that. Kind of classy. These guys are kind of a class act. I mean, I can't complain too loudly about this taking so long. It seems like they might have planned better, but wow, this is a cool pedal. Okay, so we have very much Big Muff style pancake knobs. Interesting. They overstated the mods a little bit. The picture shows a mid-flat mod switch, which is here. That's cool. And a clean blend, which is here on the side. That's sweet. But it also shows a creamy mid switch, which is neither creamy nor existent. I mean, I'm not, whatever. I would have been happy if it was the stock version. So, Wren and Cuff Custom Shop decal on the bottom. So, no, I'm happy. So I'll tell you what. I'll leave it up to you guys. I mean, I can play enough at this point to be able to demonstrate a pedal. Let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see a demo of this pedal? And by the way, those of you interested and eagle-eyed, if you look right there, you'll see that I have acquired an orange OR15 head. Now, the cool thing about that is I traded another amp for it, so it cost me basically nothing. And I traded a guitar for the other amp, which cost me even less. So I've got maybe $200 tied up in this amp, and they sell for $7.99. Pretty excited. Fun fact, back in, I think it started in 1987, MTV, for those of you old enough to know what that meant, back when they showed videos, used to have a show called Closet Classics, where they would show old videos from the 60s and 70s, which back then were just called promo clips. But on this Closet Classics show, they would often show clips from a German TV show called Beat Club, which was around between the late 60s to the late 70s, I believe. Anyway, Orange had done a deal with Beat Club to provide all of their sound gear in exchange for being visible. So my brother and I, as early as the summer of '87, would wait with bated breath every night at, I think it was 6 p.m. to watch Beat Club, to watch Closet Classics. They didn't just show Beat Club, they had a bad habit of showing 10-minute Bob Dylan videos, which sucked up a third of almost half of the show time. I think it was a 30-minute show, but after commercials, it was like 22 minutes. I digress. Anyway, we would love to see the Beat Club videos. Specifically, there was one of Alice Cooper doing I'm 18. and one of Sabbath doing, which Sabbath tune did they do? Was it Iron Man? I don't remember. I'm 53, give me a break. Anyway, my brother and I would sit and just in awe of these stacks of orange amps. You got to realize, if you're a kid now, and I count anyone under 30 as a kid, you're used to seeing Orange on the open market. It's no big deal. It's another brand. In 1987, Orange hadn't existed in decades. They were just a curiosity. So to see big stacks of these orange amps that were always in orange color, you can get them now in, you know, orange or black, or even custom ordered white or green or something, I think. Man, I'd love to have a green orange. Would that make it unripe? I don't know. I'm rambling again. Blame the Oxy. Did I say that aloud? Anyway, we would watch these videos in just amazement, thinking one day we wanted to own our own orange amps. And now, after only 38 years, I have one. Now keep in mind, I have had a couple of the tiny, the micro. Well, it's right here. I think I've shown this on the show before. I accidentally tried to clean it with some goo off because it had sticker residue on it, and all the graphics came off. So I customized it like this. But as far as an actual big boy orange amp, all tube, that's the real deal right there, an OR15. One day I'd love to have like a rocker verb or whatever they also make, but for now, that little bastard, I tried it out, make sure it worked. And if you think 15 watts isn't enough to gig with, you haven't tried one of those. That's enough to make you sterile, and it sounds amazing, even without any pedals. Once you throw in a big muff and a rat, forget about it. Anyway, enough rambling. If you want to see a demo of this, let me know in the comments. If you want to see a demo of that orange, let me know in the comments. If you're curious about this Johnny Thunders looking Les Paul TV Jr., or this strangely Randy Rhoads looking Les Paul Custom right here that's waiting for a pick guard to be delivered, let me know. Demo. Yeah. Anyway, let me know. Anything else you want to talk about? You want to wish me well? You want to wish me to take a long walk off a short pier? That's your your prerogative as well. Anyway, whatever. If you want to say hi, if you have any questions, suggestions, anything else, just want to tell me where you're watching from. Tell me if you used to watch MTV's Closet Classics and what was your favorite video and what was your least favorite video. I can name my least favorite right now. It was the 15-minute version of Bob Dylan's Tangled Up in Blue that they used to play entirely too often, and it would always ruin the vibe because that only left time for 2 or 3 more videos, and it was a big deal to us. It was our daily ritual to watch that show. Anyhow, whatever you have to say, let me know below. Want to send me an email at guitarnutsanonymous@gmail.com, you can do that. Do all the things, like, subscribe, share to a friend, share to an enemy, call Sharon, ask her if she believes, whatever. But until I talk to you again, this is already more than I'm supposed to speak in a day, but I'm lonely. Anyway, let me know below. Until I see you next time, I guess I'll fade out on the WREN Cuff tall font Russian. Be good to yourself and others. Don't take any wooden nickels unless you collect them. What else was I supposed to say? I don't remember. Blame it on the drugs. I mean, don't do drugs, kids, unless you're prescribed them. Till next time, Steve out. Thank you.